Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel for another massive update. Today's just a crazy day and I am running on zero sleep and way too much coffee right now. But we have to talk about the week of June 8 to June 12 on Days of Our Lives. So let's just dive right into the absolute mess that is Salem right now because there is so much to unpack. So let's start with Philip and Xander because this is just wild. From June 8 to June 12, we are going to see these two actually working together, plotting, planning, and it is entirely out of panic because something is going horribly wrong with the Titan loan. And they are freaking out. Philip is just sweating bullets over this. You know, Philip, he always has this massive chip on his shoulder when it comes to Victor's legacy. He wants to prove he is the true Kyriakis heir. But now they use DiMera money to pay off this Titan loan, which is just the dumbest business move ever. And now Philip is terrified that the DiMeras are going to swoop in and take everything, take Titan, take the legacy. And Xander is right there with him. Because Xander always messes things up, but he also wants to be the hero. So they are scrambling, trying to find a way out of this financial death trap. But Philip is just so stressed. He is completely closed off, especially to Gabby, because Gabby is over here trying to redeem herself. She is begging Philip for another chance. She even tries to use her new DiMera inheritance to bail Titan out. But Philip is not having it. He is not open to anything she tries. He is just done with her lies. And honestly, I don't blame him. Gabi really screwed up by bugging his office and bribing Liam. So Philip is just shutting her down completely. Just a total wall. And then we have to shift gears to something way more heartbreaking. Chanel is standing her ground. She is fiercely protecting her unborn baby at all costs because her oncology consult was a total disaster. The doctor had a terrible bedside manner, just awful. So Chanel is refusing chemotherapy. She doesn't want those harsh chemicals anywhere near her baby, and Johnny is terrified. He is pushing her to change her mind because he doesn't want to lose his wife, but Chanel is resolute. She is not backing down. And here is the thing. Paulina and Lani try to talk to her. They want her to reconsider because they want Chanel to live. But at the end of the day, they are mothers. They get it. They understand that primal instinct to protect your child. So they respect her choice, even though it is tearing them apart inside. The emotion in these hospital scenes is going to be heavy, so heavy. Just watching Paulina and Lani support Chanel while she makes this impossible choice, it is going to make you cry. But moving on to the weird DiMera drama, Kat Green is sitting in Marlena's office, getting hypnotized because EJ is obsessed with finding out what happened between them at that secret hospital in Italy. EJ is pushing for this, using Wuthering Heights quotes to trigger her memories. It is so toxic and weirdly romantic, but Kat is an ISA agent. She is working with Rafe. She knows about the Versivix drug. She knows about Lexi. So when she goes under hypnosis, she actually recovers some really interesting memories. Stuff about her time in Italy with EJ, but she lies to him. She totally lies to his face about what she remembered. And the kicker, Marlena knows. If EJ talks to Marlena about his own sessions, Marlena will put two and two together. She will know Kat is lying, but Marlena's hands are tied. Doctor-patient confidentiality. She can't say a damn thing, which is just going to drive Marlena crazy. sitting on all these secrets, because Marlena always wants to help, but she is stuck, just entirely stuck in the middle of this ISA and DiMera mess. Meanwhile, Holly Jonas is spiraling, just completely losing her mind. Her mental health is in the toilet, and it is because of the Sophia situation. The stress of Sophia's presumed death is eating her alive, because Sophia left that suicide note blaming Holly, and Holly feels responsible. She is carrying all this guilt, just a heavy burden for a teenager, but it gets worse. Amy Choi is out for blood. Amy is a grieving mother, and she wants revenge. She wants Holly to pay for the cyberbullying, and she wants manslaughter charges. But Belle Black refuses to prosecute Holly, because Belle knows it's a weak case, or maybe she just feels for Nicole's kid. But Amy is not going to take no for an answer. If the law won't help her, Amy is going to take matters into her own hands. And Holly is right in her crosshairs. Amy's going to get her revenge soon. It is just a matter of time. And speaking of ticking time bombs, Lexi Carver. Lexi is hiding a massive secret. Her health is failing. The resurrection is wearing off. She is experiencing these terrifying symptoms, but she is hiding it from Abe, and she is hiding it from Theo, because they are so happy she is back. Abe is on cloud 9, even though he secretly misses Paulina, and Theo just accepted the DiMera COO job with Lexi's blessing, so Lexi doesn't want to break their hearts again. The thought of them losing her a second time is just destroying her. It is so sad. So who does she turn to? EJ. She confides in her brother. She is desperate for help. And EJ is absolutely panicking. He played God. And now his sister is dying again. So EJ turns to Dr. Ralph, demanding answers, demanding a cure. EJ is just desperate. He is begging this mad scientist to find a way to save Lexi. But Rolf already knows the truth. The lab rat died. The Versavix serum has lethal side effects, and Lexi might go crazy before she drops dead. It is a nightmare. A total nightmare for the DiMera family. And the nightmare is spreading to the kids too. Rachel Black, Kristen, and Brady's daughter. She finds out about Sophia's death, and she is devastated, not just because she lost a friend, but because she is terrified for herself. Rachel is a smart kid. She knows she has issues. She knows she is a bad seed sometimes. So she looks at Sophia, a troubled girl who went to Bayview, and she worries, what does this mean for me? Are the doctors at Bayview going to fail me too? Am I going to end up dead or crazy like Sophia? It is actually really sad to watch. Brady and Kristen have to comfort her. They have to promise her that she won't end up like that. But Kristen knows the truth. Kristen knows she is the one who bashed Sophia's head in with a rock. So Kristen comforting Rachel is just twisted. So twisted and dark. Just classic Kristen DiMera behavior. And Brady has other things on his mind too. He and Belle are digging into this massive mystery. The chess set that Stefano left John Black. They notice the pawn is missing. And that is a huge clue. The pawn, John Black's original identity, from way back in the day. So Belle and Brady are going to confront EJ. They are going to question him about the missing piece, because EJ is the one holding all the DiMera secrets right now, and things are getting so tense at the hospital. EJ is facing scrutiny from all sides. From Chad, from Rafe, from Kat, and now from Belle and Brady. EJ's walls are closing in. He is trying to manage Lexi's failing health and keep his illegal science a secret, and deal with Belle and Brady asking questions about Stefano's will and the chess set. EJ is just stretched way too thin. And finally, we have to talk about Stephanie Johnson, because this is going to end badly. Stephanie is coming back from China, and she is walking right into a disaster. Joy Wesley's back in town with Alex's baby, Kelsey, and Stephanie just cannot cope. She is already traumatized from being kidnapped by Owen Kent, and now she is an instant stepmom to a baby her husband had with another woman. It is too much. Stephanie is losing her grip on reality. She is obsessed with that gun Steve gave her, and tragedy's coming. Because Stephanie's going to fire that weapon. She is going to shoot it. And it is going to ruin everything. It might completely destroy her marriage to Alex. She is just a wreck right now. Firing a gun when you are having a mental breakdown is a terrible idea. But that is exactly what she does. And the fallout's going to be massive. So buckle up for that drama.